What's up, guys? It's me. This music's really loud on my end. Okay, hold on. What's up? It's me. Hello. I'm not wearing one of my gray shirts today. I mean, I'm wearing a gray shirt, but one, it's not mine, and two, it's not like the gray shirts that I wear. You guys know the shirts I'm talking about. I wear them all the time. I wore them last stream too, I think. They're like the ones that I'm constantly wearing. No, that is the wrong. Hello? Fuck. Why is my mouse not being reactive? Thank you. Okay, that almost went poorly. Okay. I do have to end stream in like an hour. However, once we start playing, if I swear from then to the hour, then I end stream. You guys know how this works. You know how this works. Please don't break. Okay, good. That's not the one I want. Hello? Which superheroes do they have? This is important. This is important information. Oh no. Oh no, my Wi-Fi. Oh no. Okay, they've got Hulk. They've got Captain America. Okay. And they've got Thor. And Mighty Thor. Okay. I don't know. I honestly kind of just want the nameplate. And that. Look at the shield. That's so cute. Like, I don't even want either of these. I won't use them. Aw, they got the little pants. I just want these four right here. Okay, I might be coming back for those eventually. Wait, pause. How long do I have to get those? Why is it tweaking? Today's the 20th. Okay. I'm gonna pretend I didn't just see. They have Bucky Barnes? They don't. It's so sad. It's so sad. However, I may be pleading with my mother for the Captain America set later tonight. Cause you guys know me. And also, I don't like the Thor or the Hulk set that much either. That's so sad. If they had Bucky, though, I would spend money on it, like, immediately. Oh, I'm good at this one. I like this one. I'm feeling snacky, so I'm eating chips. Despite the fact that I had breakfast, like, 6 hours ago. Oh, okay. Don't jump in the green stuff, guys. I mean, you know what? Not the ideal destination, but... Oh, okay, we can in fact go under this. Pause. There we go. Come on. Thank you. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Guys, I watched it yesterday. I watched the new ones from 2017 and 2019. I've got feelings about that movie. About those movies. This is not going well for me, but okay. I didn't think that they were that scary, which is weird because I was always under the impression that they were a lot scarier than they actually was. And so I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. I can't lie to you. I was disappointed in that. My man just knew that they wouldn't have time. These chips are like borderline stale, so I'm trying to finish them up. Also, guys, okay. So, is it scarier when you think back on the movie right before sleeping? No, okay? The movie to me was more of a comedy than anything. Like, I will admit that there were some jump scares that, like, definitely had me going, oh, okay. That's not what I expected, but okay. Like, there were a couple scenes where I was like, Jesus. But it was not like, I don't know. I did not find that version very scary, at least. I haven't seen the other one. So I would, like, I most definitely want to go watch the originals. Richie, though, favorite character right there. My man was hilarious. I loved him. I'm kind of sad about how the movie did some of the characters dirty, but that is just. I'm like trying so hard not to swear, because the whole thing. But chat. No. Sunday, I might play Rivals because there's new Rivals drops. Why am I not swearing this stream? Because I have a swearing problem. And so if I swear, the stream ends. Like, I have to end this stream around an hour anyway because I have to, I was gonna go to families for dinner later. But before then, if I swear, we're gonna ignore the fact that I swore in the first, like, 30 seconds of stream being started. Oh god, it's a Captain America! Like, we're gonna ignore that. Because my mouse broke. I mean, so yeah, like, once I started playing the game, which, since then, I have not sworn. But if I do, then I have to end the stream. Which is why we're not playing Rivals today. Because we all know how that would end. I'd stream for 20 seconds, and then... This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I can't lie. But this is fine. Come on, buddy. Jump. Oh, nope. Okay, buddy, jump. Up. Wrong direction. You have to jump. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. 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 Yeah. That was so great. It's gonna be the worst Fall Guys player ever. I'm gonna keep my choice words for this level to myself. Cause we all know how I feel about this level. We all know how I feel about this level. Sunday, I'm probably gonna play Marvel Rivals because of the new drops. I don't play Magic, but I want that Magic skin. Okay. Okay, wait, no. I have some very impolite things to say. But it's okay. Guys. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. That was fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, this one's fun. I like this one. This one's fun. Oh, okay. Thought it broke for a minute. This is fine. See, guys, this is fine. This is fine. Today, I went to the zoo with my dad and my brothers. And as we were leaving, my friend, who sometimes volunteers there, I saw him and I just went, like, I yelled at his name and I kind of hit the pose, because, you know, what else are you gonna do when you see when it what else are you gonna do when you see the person you see like twice a year? And we both just kind of went, I know you, and then proceeded to go on with our days, and that was it. I'm never doing one of these streams again. I hate these. I hate this. It's so... I'm already struggling, and we're only 20 minutes in. What animals did I see? The red pandas and the penguins. That's what I went for. Correction, I went for the red pandas and the bats, but the bat exhibit was closed, and I was really sad. And so I went for the red pandas. And then my brother wanted to see penguins. I got photos of the red panda. Of all of them, actually. It's just a baby, guys. They were all... He was just taking a little nap. He was just a nappy little guy. I really would like one. Bats and penguins, yeah. We've also got giraffes. And a couple of other animals, but I only went for the red pandas. They look like poorly bleached raccoons. And we all know how much I love a raccoon. So. You know. I swear all I have to say is very polite and kind things that definitely wouldn't get me banned on twitch.tv. Swear. You always love his little hat. I love his little hat too. He's just got a pot on his head because he's just a guy. Cute. This is fine. This is fine. This is going great, guys. This is going so well. Okay, well, God. That's great. Just let me move on. Come on. Come on, buddy. I only have polite things to say about this game right now. I love this one. Oh my goodness, yay. I'm so bomb at track attack. Oh my goodness, it's someone else with the Captain America shield. And that's so cutesy banana pants. I love that. Steve Rogers who? I'm the first Avenger now. No. Kind words. You know what? That works too. Qualified. King, that was the wrong direction. Nice words. Only got nice words. I really should not eat chips sideways. That hurts. Oh, that's a cool thing. Skin the core thingy. Okay, that didn't work out as planned. But that's okay, because that did. And you know what? All that matters is that something works out for me eventually, right? Are you so for serious? Like, or are we being so for serious right now? Please tell me we're not being so for serious. I swear. I've only got nice things to say. I've only got nice things to say today, guys. Only nice things. No bad words. Only nice things. Trust. I'm not about to have a world-class crash out over this game. Said I'm just gonna eat my snacks. Guys, okay, so my cat likes to hang out on my bed with me whenever I'm watching TV in my room, right? And this is fine. I enjoy hanging out with my cat. My cat, however, gets really picky about what I watch on TV when she's there. I'm like 98% sure she's plotting my murder after last night, because I put J Schlatt on the TV because it's easy background noise for me while I'm doing other things, right? Then I had laundry to do, because it was him tier ranking various items, and my cat, and then something happens and I pause it to call Ed, and my cat, as soon as it is paused, looks at me like I murdered her bloodline. Like, I was so... I look at her and I go, yes? Is there something that is not happening that you were needing to happen? Yeah, I paused her show. She was half asleep, and I kid you not, I'm like, so I unpause it for her. Not even joking. As soon as it is unpaused, immediately back to sleep. And then so I pause it again a couple of minutes later because I'm trying to do stuff and I was getting distracted. And she looks at me like I murdered her bloodline again. And I was so confused because she's asleep. Why does she care? She does the same thing with Criminal Minds too. It confuses me every time because I'm like, you're not even around half the time I'm trying to watch stuff, but you care only when you're half asleep. Like what? My cat's got some feelings, you guys, about what I watch on TV. And this is after I finished watching it, and she did not care for that movie in the least. Like, she did not want anything to do with it. I was genuinely confused. And then, you know, I turn it off because I'm done with what I was doing. And she gets up and walked out of my room. Like, bro, I'm laying down. Like, I lay down to cuddle her, and she just gets up and walks off and does not care. Like, bro, I'm finally able to give you attention, and you're mad because I turned off your show. Which, by the way, was not ever put on for you. It was put on for me as background noise. You wonder if pets know what they see on TV is real or fake? I don't know. I know that some cats, like, the reason cats hiss at themselves in the mirror and whatnot is because if you don't have another cat, they don't actually know what they look like. They think that they look like humans do. And so I'm not really sure if cats have that same level of like, oh, you know, this is not real versus what is real or not. So I don't know. That's an interesting question. Okay. Sorry, I am being used as a messenger right now. Okay, fine. But yeah, I don't know. That is a really interesting question. I think my cat personally just is so unbothered by everything around her that she just, because like, I don't know, I wonder if my cat likes to decompress the same way I do, which is, you know, putting on a TV show or something in the background and then taking a nap. Because, like, yeah, I'd be upset too if I was trying to sleep to my background noise and someone kept bothering me by pausing it and being loud. But yeah, every single time I would pause it, she would look at at my Xbox controller and then look at me and like long hard stare. And then, you know, I'd unpause it because I was trying not to get murdered by my cat last night. My cat is an odd one. Hello? You guys, it makes sense because the moving image is stimulation when nothing else is going on inside. She's asleep! She's not even watching. She's not even watching it, dude. She's just laying there. Like, eyes closed, taking a nap. She doesn't even understand what they're saying. You just want to say stream sounds so much better when I talk into the mic. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be streaming like this. Anyway, yeah. That's my little yap session about how my cat gets really upset when I pause whatever I put on the TV while I'm trying to do stuff. Like, it's an experience and a half. I won't even lie to you guys. She is something else. Okay, so uh-huh. There we go. You got there. Eventually. You've never had a cat, but why does it feel like cats are cuter than dogs? Get a lizard. They're cuter than both. But honestly, I am not the right person to ask because I have 1 cat and 3 dogs. Plus a lizard and a need to get a raccoon. Like, I'm not the right person to ask that question to because I could not tell you. If you hand me a pet, I'll go, "Aw, thank," and proceed to treat it exactly the same as I would any other pet. Like, Liv has handed me her snake before, and I have treated it the exact same way I would treat a dog. Maybe you're just not hanging out around the right dogs, dude. Because personally, my husky, pretty adorable. But you know what? To each their own, man. I'm gonna pretend that didn't just happen. Come on, up. Yup. Uh-huh. Are you? You guys remember how I was talking about how I was never going to go to Florida for any reason? Yeah, so I didn't realize that Universal Studios had, like, the Epic Universe that had, like, Yeager and, like, I didn't realize that was in Florida. So I will say I would, in fact, go to Florida purely for that, because bro was an icon. And, like, I liked Universal Studios when I went. I'm like 98% sure I could just stand here. Qualify. Oh yeah. I was also thinking about it, right? And because the person that plays him in the park sometimes is basically a walking bundle of intrusive thoughts, and like just gets paid to do that. I was thinking about it. I'm like, that is a perfect job for me, because like my man just walks around and licks the camera and then walks off, and then proceeds to ask people if he can get their digits, and then goes like this because your fingers could also. I was like, yeah, no, that's me basically. Cats are not cuter than dogs. This is blasphemy. Where's the mod ban? Everyone is entitled to their own opinion because I said so. Cats, people are allowed to believe what they want to believe, as long as they're not harming anyone else or saying anything stupid. AKA, if you say pineapple on pizza is good, you're getting banned. Because, no. I'm just kidding. But no, absolutely not. It is not good. Pineapple does not go on pizza. Opinions are subjective. Dogs are objectively cuter than cats. I think you're wrong, because obviously there is someone who... Okay, yeah, no, that's a fact. Raccoons are in fact cuter than both combined, and there is no arguing about that. And if you think so, then you can argue with the wall. That almost went poorly. Okay. Okay. That was fine. This is fine. This is going so well. Guys, do you want me to... Good control? You honestly thought a bad word would have slipped out by now? We're trying to keep it under control. Would you guys... So you know when you go to like watch my YouTube videos and it has the little raccoon in the corner as a watermark, would you guys want that as an emote here? Because I was thinking about it, and I probably... can make it an emote here. I'm honestly amazed that I haven't said a bad word while playing. We're ignoring the one that I said in the first, like, 20 minutes of stream because I was being a yapper or whatever and my mouse broke. But, like, that was before I started playing the actual game. So we can ignore it, okay? That one I get a pass on. Because that would have been, like, the shortest stream ever. What watermark? So, okay, if you were to go and watch any of the videos on my main channel, mostly because I don't know if it's on my second channel right now, and you go to the bottom right corner of the screen, like, you look at the bottom right corner of the screen, it there's a raccoon that is like drinking from a can. Like when you click on it, it'll prompt you to be like, oh, subscribe. Like that whole thing. Some YouTubers have it as their profile picture. I just had a raccoon. Like, hold on, let me. No. Yes. Pin this. I don't know if it's on my VODs. Hold on. I should probably put that there if it's not. Oh my god, it's not. I have to go fix that. Hold on. There we go. There we go. You never noticed it? Oh. Well, it's like a bright raccoon. Hold on. Let me put it on screen real quick for you guys. Cuz I can do that. His name is no, that's a different thing. It's this thing. Pause. Ignore that it's big. It's this. That's the watermark I have. We're not naming the raccoon Cancun or Mexico. We're not naming it Mexico. This is the first time you've ever seen that? Oh, well, it's there. It's on the bottom of all of my YouTube videos on both channels. If you click on it, it'll prompt you to subscribe. It's just a little bandito. We can consider name options for the can raccoon later. But yeah, I can make that a Twitch emote. I'm like 98% sure because it is a square. Yippee! What was that? Only nice things to say. That's it. What personal torture is this? See, guys, this is how we all know I could never be a content creator that doesn't swear. Because I'm sitting here struggling just for right now. I'm like the Deadpool of Twitch streamers at this rate. Because we all know I don't shut up. I'm not even going to try to say that. Because I know I will offend someone if I attempt it. Alright? That was some bull. Oh my god. What is this? This is rigged. This was so rigged. Probably wrong anyway. Pause. Now I need to know what it says. You have no idea how to say ring-tailed finger bandit in Spanish. I mean, you got ring-tailed bandit. I don't. You could get ringtail toe bandit, but I don't think you can do finger bandit. So. Update, guys, I accidentally just tore a hole in my jeans. Another one. Because I have the spot where I like got chemically burned in the shape of a heart. And my finger got caught on it. And I just tore a new hole in my pants. I was saying that the Mexican people don't have fingers. It's not. No, I'm telling you what Google Translate said. I directly copied and pasted. Do I buy ripped jeans or do they naturally rip? I have bought one pair of ripped jeans for myself for a cosplay. And then Ed bought me a pair of ripped jeans for a YouTube video that the audio quality on was so bad I genuinely could not post it. But they naturally rip. The bottom of the two-tone jeans I have though, those were thrifted, so those could very well just be ripped from the previous owner. But I do not buy. I have only ever bought one pair of ripped jeans, and I only own 2 pairs of ripped jeans that I got ripped. All the others have been natural. Cause let's be real, I'm me. That was so good. We were off to such a good start there. But yeah, no, I naturally get holes in my jeans. Either from wear or like because I trip and fall on rocks. Like the pair I'm wearing right now, the one that I've been wearing for like every stream the past week. Because again, they're the only pants I can find that fit still, that aren't dirty. These are naturally torn. And then this one I just did here on stream. Hello? This part here just happened. This has been there for a while. Because, to be fair, the heart that was there, that had like paint on the edge of it, that I did have to cut. Because that's where I had accidentally super glued my jeans to my leg. And then proceeded to burn my skin, like, with the super glue. So I scarred my knee that way. But yeah. Mine all get, pretty naturally ripped from the fact I just wear them. Tells me about my lifestyle. Yeah. I wear clothes until they don't fit. I lose them or I can't wear them anymore. But yeah, no, these are the jeans I have when I know I'm gonna be doing something messy, or I know I'm gonna make a mess of whatever I'm doing, because they've got like wall paint on them. And I've had these jeans for so long that it's just like, at this point, these are the jeans I wear if I have like a test at school and I know I'm gonna be bored. during the rest of the testing period, because then I can draw on my pants. Because I've had these jeans since 2021, 22, 21, 20, 2020? Whenever season 5 of Stranger Things came out is when these jeans became my, like, crafting pants that had 10 bajillion rips and paint splotches. Because I remember I went to, like, a summer camp thing for a week, and I had these jeans then, because I still have writing on these jeans that I wrote in paint marker on them. So, I know, and I also remember I got a, okay, I only know that because I have a photo from right before I went with an old friend of mine. And in that photo, I am wearing a Stranger Things hat, like Dustin's hat from season 5. The one that says thinking cap on it, that's blue and white. And so I know that I've had these jeans at least that long. I can't remember if I had them a couple of years before and just never wore them, or if I got them like a year previously and painted in them. But I just remember that I was like super obsessed with Stranger Things, both when I went to that camp and had these jeans, and that I have a photo. 2021. It was in 20... Pause, was it? Yeah. Because I also had a Stranger Things shirt that was white and black and it said "Friends Don't Lie" on it. I know I have this. Because my friend, at that point in time, it was when Mike Wheeler had the really stupid, like, yellow button up. And there was this on-running joke because, for some reason, I forget why I had it, but I had a very similar button-up to that one. And so my friend would make really stupid memes of me looking like Mike Wheeler. Like, because it was that summer that I, like, first made these jeans, like, the craft jeans, you know? Also, yeah, I absolutely measured time by when TV shows came out. Let's be real here. I have a bad concept of time, so... Like, genuinely, the only reason I remember the year I broke my arm was 2022 was because I broke it on Tuesday, February 22nd, 2022, around like 12 p.m. that day, because I remember that morning one of my friends had made such a big deal about how the date was just twos. And I was like, oh yeah. And then I broke my arm at 12, like, because, like, the next week when I came back to school or whatever, I made friends with someone, and it was, like, right before, it was, like, right around, like, Endgame. So, yeah, I do, in fact, measure by TV shows and movies. Like, I could not tell you what I did in 2021 unless it was related to a TV show or something. Like, that's it. How did I break my arm? I technically did not break my own arm. Someone else broke it for me. Because what had happened was I was hanging out on the playground, right? With my friends. And this kid pushed me off of a thing and then proceeded. That sounds sinister. It kind of was. But no, this kid like pushed me off of this thing on the playground, and so that's how I ended up breaking my arm. Was because he pushed me off of a thing, and then proceeded, and then technically, okay, he pushed someone else off of a thing, and then they fell into me, and then I fell like 3 feet and landed on my elbow and ended up breaking my upper arm. And where I broke it was actually so inconvenient because they couldn't even cast it properly. So I just had to wear a sling. Like, I broke my arm here. Ish. And they couldn't cast it. And so I was just stuck with, like, a sling for 6 to 8 weeks. And I broke my arm in February. And it was cold. And it hurt to have to put on long sleeves and get dressed. Because it was cold. And so that was that. But yeah, that's how I broke my arm. Oh shit. Did I cry? Yeah. Also, I just swore. So, oh, it's about that time I have to end the stream anyway. How convenient. So I cried mostly because it was cold and I just landed on, like, blacktop. Hold on, I'm getting my rewards and then finishing the story and then I will end the stream. But yeah, so mostly because I was in shock, because, you know, I just hit the ground really hard, and, like, everything hurt. And then I went and sat, and I couldn't move my arm. And then I went and sat in the office, and I was, like, done crying, and that was, like, 5 minutes later. And so I really just kind of went, I wonder if my arm is sprained. Or, like, I wonder if I dislocated my shoulder. Because I didn't think it was a break at first. I genuinely thought that I had just, like, fucked up my shoulder or my elbow or something. Because, you know, I landed and went like that. And, like, I didn't think it was a break. And my mom picks me up and she calls my dad. And she's like, so, our kid just fell off the playground. And someone else broke their arm. Or, like, messed up their arm. So, we're going to urgent care to get it x-rayed now. And the guy was like, do you think your arm is broken? Like, did you break it? And I'm like, I don't know. It hurts. And I can't move it too well. I think it might be dislocated or something. And then so they take me to go get, like, the guy feels my shoulder and he's like, nothing's dislocated, so let's go get an x-ray. And then we get an x-ray and we're sitting there for like an hour while they're waiting. And then they come back and he's like, your arm is broken. And I went, oh. How are we going to fix that? He's like, well, because of the kind of fracture it is and where it's broken, we can't actually cast it or, like, do anything. So you're just going to get put in a sling for 6 to 8 weeks and then come back and, like, check in. I'm surprised you guys didn't know that I broke my arm. But yeah. This arm is... I broke this arm. And then in 2019, I broke my right thumb. And then in like 2017, 2016 or something, I broke my pinkies. And then at one point in, I don't remember, like just before COVID hit, but after my thumb was unbroken, but it was still really hot outside. Might have been the summer of 2020. I fell like 7 feet and sprained both of my ankles simultaneously, and then did PE. Oh no, it was a Wednesday night. It was like August or September, and then I sprained both my ankles. I've never had a concussion though, so I got that going for me at least. A series of unfortunate events. Basically, yeah. I'm just my brother and I are just really prone to injuries. My younger brother, he's had like 5 concussions, and I'm not sure how he's gotten that many, considering how do I feel about the guy who pushed me. I mean, I was really fucking pissed off with him at first, because the guy broke my arm, and then he was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I proceeded to spend like the rest of that school year just really fucking pissed off with him. Because again, he broke my arm in February and it was cold out. And I wasn't allowed to sit in the classrooms. Because like we still had to go outside. And so then I was like, and then the next year he was like, I'm still really sorry about breaking your arm. I'm like, it's fine. Do it again though, and I'm going to break yours back. We don't talk anymore. Mostly because I don't know how to get in contact with him. Because we stopped going to the same school. But yeah, he's okay. We ended as friends. But I was not pleased with him when he broke it. And like the following months after. Because imagine breaking your arm in fucking February. And then having to go to school every day. Like that. Because, like, I had to keep my arm in a sling. So I couldn't put on long sleeves under my shirt. Because I went to a charter school, so we had uniforms. So it wasn't like, oh, let me just put on a random long sleeve t-shirt or let me wear a hoodie all day. No. And at that point, I didn't have very many of, like, the school hoodies that we could wear. And so essentially, I was fucked, guys. However, that is how I got away with wearing a Bucky Barnes arm sleeves for the entire year after I broke my arm, because I broke my left arm, and so I bought Bucky Barnes arm sleeves because big marble person, right? And one of them was black, and so I could wear it on my right arm that wasn't broken, and then I could wear the silver Winter Soldier one on the arm that was broken, and the teachers couldn't say anything about it because they couldn't see it, because my polo shirt sleeves went to here, and then the cast like started, or the sling started like here. And also they're not going to make a kid who broke their arm and is still actively in a sling and like can't move their arm very easily take their arm out and move it a bunch to take something off. And like basically the sling went from like here to here, and the sleeve, like, they couldn't do anything, and it was really great. I had a great time, personally. But, like, I was really upset about it the entire year afterwards, because it was February. And I was cold. I'm constantly cold. Like, I'm either too hot or I'm too cold, and there's no in between. And I couldn't wear... Did people sign my sling, or is that only for casts? I have the sling in the other room. I could actually go and grab it right now. I know where it is. But I just think that we didn't have any Sharpies, or I didn't let them. I couldn't remember. But I don't remember if they signed the sling or not. I got my yearbook signed, so does that count? But yeah. But hey, my arm's all better now. I can still use it. It just hurts to hold up for long periods of time. Because, you know. And my arm kind of hurts when it gets cold out. But it's okay. You know what? Admittedly, it's not the worst thing I've had happen to me. There was this one time I got bronchitis like every other day or every 2 weeks on Tuesday mornings. I would get, or not bronchitis, I had strep throat. And so, and it went on for like 3 or 4 months at this point. Like I was missing so much school that my mom made me get my tonsils removed. So I don't have my tonsils anymore. Fun fact. Um, you want to know when this surgery to get my tonsils removed was scheduled? I'm actually still really upset about this. It was scheduled for like 2 days before Thanksgiving. Because that was my next break at school. Guys, imagine imagine not being able to actually eat any of your favorite foods on Thanksgiving because it hurt to eat, like to swallow things. I was really upset about that. I still am, actually. But I have not gotten strep throat once, so, you know. I still got bronchitis. I've had it twice I got it twice in the span of 4 months this year. And that was not fun. But yeah. And then there was this one time I had I was a little kid. And I had an English Mastiff. I have the scar over my eyebrow still. You can see it, you can see it in certain lighting. But like an English Mastiff just bit like right over my eye. And so I have a scar right here on my eyebrow. And when I was like 5, I pinned myself a couple feet in the air between a corner of a wall and a bookshelf because I tried to climb the bookshelf for some reason. I was not a smart child. Like, I was a very smart child, but dear God, I was an idiot. But you know what? I'm still alive and mostly currently uninjured. So, yeah. There was another time I had to get braces right before my birthday. That sucked. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but when you get braces, it hurts to move your mouth for like a week. And then when I got my braces off, it was the 21st of February when I got my braces off. And I was really nervous because it was only a couple days before I had to go and do a 24-hour gaming event. So I was like really anxious that I was just going to be in so much pain that I was not going to be fun to be around. Update, it did not hurt that bad. I forget why. But yeah, it was much better getting them off. Usually it sucks though. But yeah, so fun little history about me. I actually have a lot of broken bones and various injuries. But I'm good. I mean, I don't get injured that much anymore. Instead, I got landed with chronic illness, and that was less fun. History of injuries? Exactly. Yeah. Top 10 things you didn't know about me. Number 1, I've broken. Fun fact, when I was like a 3-year-old, I was 2 or 3, and I broke my dad's foot. I broke a couple of his toes on accident. Glad I'm all recovered, though. I am. I am. I still do stupid things, but we ball. Okay, I have to go. Um, what's today? I will see you guys on the 22nd. So, bye-bye, everybody. Go follow the socials And yeah, I will see you guys later. This will be up on YouTube shortly, and Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific time, I'll be here again.